Well, that's all right then. Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope that you're having a good day. I see that there are people, and they are chatting. And hi, Neogets, and Elixir. A small yellow duck waddles onto the bridge. Oh yes, the ducks are amazing. And Detective Zen. Nothing's happening. Hello. Sterling, it is really good to see you. Wait. See, I have no idea. Sterling, what is this lunch you are talking about? And Detective Zen, hello. I think I said that already, but hi, welcome. Pretty Witchery, hello, hello. I'm sure Gary is causing problems. Gary likes to problem cause. Hi, Puddleglum. Sentences. I know how they work. Yes, Hannah turned us into ducks. It's amazing. Yes, I did, in fact... I did, in fact, as Pretty Witchery is mentioning, have additional ink shot into my skin. Yesterday, in fact. I have to stand up in order to... It exists. The alarm went off too early this morning. So, yep, Sterling, I agree. The alarm was too early. Tomorrow's gonna be harder. Today was the first day that I got to go to the gym with Sterling. And my legs do not thank me for it, but it was a good time. And indeed, we did not do 80 squats. No, it's just, I know that tomorrow morning will be just harder to wake up. But it's helping. I have to change my alarm sound every couple days. And my phone has to be on the other side of the room so that I have to physically get out of bed to shut the sound off. But if the sound stays the same for too long, I won't hear it anymore. You'll feel the punishment tomorrow. Yeah, we did legs today. I think tomorrow is chest. And then nothing Wednesday, and then something on Thursday and something on Friday. But I hope. It is the first time I've ever actually enjoyed going to the gym. It is the first time I've ever been like I want to go. So I will say thank you to Sterling for that, because Thursday is the mean leg day. Celebrating Nothing Wednesday, yeah. In fact, there is Nothing Wednesday. Insofar as there is no Archival Adventures this Wednesday. Because I'm teaching a class that isn't scheduled to end until that stream is supposed to start. And I did not want to try and stream following the class. So I'm taking a bye week for Wednesday because I'm teaching tomorrow and I'm teaching on Wednesday. Next week, I teach on Tuesday and Thursday, so there will be Archival Adventures. But, wait, there's nothing? Horses named Charlie are not fun. Wanted to go back to bed so badly this morning, I almost convinced myself all my alarms were set for the wrong day. Oh no. My brain had a thing. Oh yeah. I'm trying to avoid Charlie horses. I would prefer my horses not be named Charlie. So after I got to work today, after I had my chai, I drank an entire bottle of water with liquid IV in it. I don't know, it's a hydration thing. So, hydrate or dihydrate. Everyone can have their own Archival adventure on Wednesday. Sterling, you have class, or I would absolutely invite you to come and host. What about unicorns named Charlie? That's a horse of a different color. Yeah. I'm not gonna ask Sterling to skip his Wednesday class to host Archival Adventures. Those horses in Wizard of Oz, as we learned recently on an episode of Archival Adventures, were dyed using gelatin. Yes. Sterling does have class. Host when I get home. Archiving something from life, I guess. Yeah. Sorry if anybody did not know. There has been a note about a celebrity death that popped up in the chat. So, sadness. He will be missed. You got the notification when you left class? I can't remember exactly. I saw it at the end of the day, but oh, pretty witchery. So yeah, this week I just have the one scheduled stream. And I had an internal debate in my brain before I put out the schedule for the week about whether I should say, unless I decide to, I don't know. I felt bad about having just the one. And I was like, I should do an extra one on like Thursday or Friday or something. And then I reminded myself that this is the first week I'm going to the gym. It's the first week I'm trying to get up consistently early enough to go to the gym. It's okay for me to do one stream this week. Especially because I'm teaching 2 classes, both of which take plenty of prep work. One is not too terribly difficult because I've done it before and I already had a list of, so it's not a huge deal. But the other one, while I have taught the class before, we're doing it differently this time, which is both a good and a bad thing. And I just hope that all of boxes I requested come from storage tomorrow so that I have them for Wednesday. Yeah, calm down, we'll be fine. Puddle Glum, congratulations on being randomly selected as a VIP for the stream. Hi, Hannah. Thank you so much for turning me into a duck. I love it. It's going to be an interesting... So normally for our classes, I'm going to digress really quickly, and then I will get to the game. Because, in case you couldn't tell, I have been playing the game since the beginning of stream. Normally for our class, we will let people encounter an item from the archives. Generally, it's, at least the way that I do it, generally I will take, and there'll be just like one item in a folder, absent any other context than just the item. So they don't have information on the collection it's from. They don't have anything that's not on the item itself. And they spend some time looking at the item and figuring out what they can learn from it. And then we talk about it. And that's like the general activity during the class. So that's what's happening tomorrow for my undergraduate level LGBTQ issues class in the Women and Gender Studies program. But Wednesday I have graduate level history of, or sorry, it is a history class, but it's just called Higher Education in the United States. And for that class, instead of the normal activity, basically they're each going to get a box. And they get to do for the class what I do for Archival Adventures, because they're supposed to go through that box and find something interesting that they could use as a topic for their final project. It doesn't have to be what they end up using. It's more about the exercise of starting with the items to come up with a topic rather than picking a topic and then looking for items, which is what the professor requested. And so that's what we're doing. So it'll be interesting. You can't wait for your first class in there. I mean, I feel like you could help teach the classes in our department, but you know, you're in the degree program, so enjoy being a student for a bit. You had a very involved nightmare about a person, a live-in episode of, I don't know what TLE is. Oh, The Last Excelsior. A live in-person episode of The Last Excelsior. Oh dear. No, I love the ducks. Wait, but how do you prep for by visibility day? I mean, how can you ever prepare for people to suddenly be visible who have been invisible the entire time? I just don't understand. It's a shock every time all of these people that nobody has ever seen suddenly appear. Like once a year, there's these people that then they appear, and the rest of the year we can't see them. It's very, very disconcerting. I do say, what's in the box? Takes a lot of just kind of show up to that day. Oh yeah. Okay. I really should bring the game up on screen, because otherwise the game will go on for more than however many streams it's already going to go on. The ducks all started with a random comment in a stream. You had a mighty need to turn the streamer into a duck and you just kept going. That's awesome. I generally feel that way, Puddleglum. And yet, I stream. And also, I don't know, I just feel much better lately than I had been. It's partly the drugs. Prescription medications, to be specific. It's also partly having a very good friend. That is a very nice person. That is who is. No, I'm just generally feeling better, but it's partly, like I said, meds, prescription drugs, yay. After I got through the initial intense emotions, after I got through like the first 2 weeks of it, the new medication helped significantly, but also Sterling's like a really good friend. Like in that Sterling is good at being a friend. And I'm calling him out because I can. It's my channel. And I appreciate him that much. Exactly. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Heart is true. This is indeed a pro Sterling stream. It's your bedtime show. Oh, I haven't watched that in a long time. I never did get a chance to see the stage production. I'm kind of sad about that. Okay, does anybody remember what we were doing? Apart from being utterly dumbfounded. You went and saw it? I'm kind of jealous. I thought you said you hadn't been to a musical. It it I guess it wasn't a musical, was it? I don't know about this, like, up, ascend, and I feel like we should know that, but it was more of a play. You crazy kids with your actually seeing musicals and theater in person and not on a Grady 420 YouTube bootleg. Oh, I have seen my share of Grainy 420 YouTube bootlegs. I've also been present as people recorded them. Bedtime podcast. Wait, correctly formatted what? The points? Overanalyze Hallmark movies? Yeah, that one was frustrating. I got this one easy. But this one seemed like it would be easy and it wasn't. You've seen one theater show proper, one touring, and one community. Oh. I wish that I could provide you with additional experiences. I don't know at the moment. Sorry. My throat wants to be cleared. I don't actually know at the moment. I can't decide which my favorite show is right now, but it's either Next to Normal or Waitress. And I have a feeling Waitress might have nudged out Next to Normal. Waitress is just ridiculously good. Instrument. See, I don't know. And Waitress, I think, is one that I really, really want to force Sterling to watch. Not that I think it will be necessary to force it, but I don't understand. Okay. I need more. Back to homework. Yeah. Enjoy your homework. But yes, do your homework, Sterling. Snow White was the touring show. It had really cool lights. You met the cast after. I have my one of my good friends, my best friend from college, was the pianist for the national tour of Waitress. And so I have a hoodie signed by the entire touring cast. I have seen Wicked on tour. It was good. The last show I actually saw on Broadway was Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. And it was also really good. Wait, where? What? Galinda didn't have a bubble dress. It was a black slinky thing. Okay, I'm just gonna keep following them. We got out of line over here last time. Pianist. She is a pianist. And the uh, piano player for the touring production is also the conductor. So I have two friends from college that both do that. Jenny, who was one of my closest friends in college, and she was the one that was the pianist slash conductor for the national tour of Waitress. But also my friend Brent, we got to go backstage when his tour came through, and his tour, he was the pianist slash conductor for the national tour of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which was also a great show on stage. And yeah, and then my friend Anthony from college, we saw him. Well, gosh, we've seen a few people. A friend of mine from high school, we saw in. I think it was. Yeah, it was Jesus Christ Superstar. It was a tour. It honestly wasn't a very good production, and if he hadn't been in it, we wouldn't have stayed. But no, when we saw my friend Anthony in an official Broadway tour, the Jesus Christ Superstar one wasn't an official Broadway tour. Anthony, we saw him in Hair, the tour of Hair, which was really good. Priscilla is a national treasure. Oh, The Lion King I have seen twice, I think. It was adapted, or like the stage production was put together specifically, like before it made it to Broadway. It was at the Orpheum Theater in Minneapolis, and they remodeled that theater to be able to host Broadway tours as like part of doing the initial off-Broadway production of The Lion King. So it's like the home theater of The Lion King, and part of the actual setup of the audience area was only present in that theater because they wanted it for The Lion King. So it was a really good place to see it. Hi, Shadows of Life. It was your 13th birthday present? Oh, I wish we could get you more theater experience. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm talking instead of trying to solve things. It's fine though. Help, bless, love. Yeah, this is going to be a combination of sorts, but I don't know what. So there's symbols at the top. Let's see. We've got X, box, bell. It looks like the bell on a counter that you ding to get attention, and a cross, and a diamond, and a circle. X, box, bell, cross, diamond, circle. And they align with other things. Xbox One. Downside to not living near the city. Yeah. Could scroll for the tickets, but the tickets and travel and accommodation. I mean, I used to sleep on the I used to spend $300, hop on a Greyhound in Baltimore, to go up to New York City for the weekend and just sleep on the sidewalk outside the theater so that I was there when they started giving away when they started selling the rush tickets, or the like, usually you could get like a $10 ticket as rush seats depending on the show. Like for Chicago you'd get like front row orchestra, but you had to be there once they showed up and you got your name on the list. You could leave and come back, but no, we would literally sleep on the sidewalk overnight waiting. We did that a couple times for Chicago, and then also for How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying with Matthew Broderick. Although that one we ended up with standing room. So we were standing through the whole show at the back of the orchestra, but it was still great. You saw Les Mis and Secret Garden at Iowa State, Wicked, Phantom, Les Mis, and The Lion King touring, semi-local production of The Mikado. Oh, I saw there was a really good production of Kira, you're gonna have to actually Zen, yes, I did mean the producers, but I've also seen How to Succeed. But indeed, actually, it was the producers that I saw on Broadway, standing room only. Elixir, which one has I am the monarch of the sea? Is that Pirates of Penzance? No, that's not Pirates of Penzance. Which one is it? HMS Pinafore. Thank you. The Guthrie Theater in Minneapolis did a really unique and interesting production of Pinafore, and it's not for Gilbert and Sullivan like purists. It's more of a rock version of Pinafore, and it was amazing. I saw it a couple times. I also saw on Broadway, I saw The Hot Mikado, which is a jazz version of The Mikado. You thought How to Succeed was a subtitle of the producers? No. Actually, they're two different shows. But I could see why you might think that. Yeah, they would probably be down with the rock opera version. Yeah. One of the, I think the first show I ever saw on Broadway was Sunset Boulevard. And then I saw Bring Into Noise, Bring Into Funk. I've seen Blue Man Group. I've seen tons of things. I could get out playbills and we could look at them sometime. I still don't know what I'm looking like. I don't know what I need to do with these. Let me join the line and look at the other side again. I am talking more than puzzle solving. It's okay though, because I'm having fun. Another good one was George Takei's musical Allegiance. It was really good. Thank you for the self-care. I feel like Australia, at least in the big cities, I would expect that they probably do, but I don't know. Hi, Obi. See, and this is another of, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with these. Dead. Thank God room. Warrior. Dead. Pottery. Door. The dead want a door. Apparently that's not it. You have only about 2 major theater locations? Preacher, bless, devotee? Man find death. Do we have a symbol for temple? I don't think so. Open door. Closed. Greetings. You something? Me. Go pass. Human. Plant. Dead. God. Devotee. Seek. Guard. Warrior. Got like the congregation. Oh, there was a comment. Way back at the beginning of stream, suggesting that I remember the button for interactable objects. And then I just realized I have no idea what button that is. God room could be a temple. Swap language? Oh? What is this swap language thing? Ah, okay. Ah, yes. Thank you, Neogut. Okay, so, but this is just going to be another of those. What do you want? Okay. Okay, so this is going to be some sort of, it's like combination locks, but I haven't figured out. Well, I don't think I'm ready for this yet. You have the princess and the Athenaeum. We have a classroom called the Athenaeum. We actually don't have very many like theaters around here, which is somewhat sad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh? What? This is not key, apparently. I'm confused. Okay, so this it's like this pot is full, and this pot is half full, and this pot is a bumblebee? I don't know. You're seeking the preacher. You go. Uh? I'm so confused. A key in a striped pot? It's like I thought it was key, but I don't think it's key. Bumblebee pot. That's what we're gonna call it. It's Bumblebee pot. Okay, so go or pass. I had been thinking like with the squares around them, they were the rooms. So pass the pot shop. Very important key language concept. You, me, Bumblebee pot. Huh. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, it's... We already solved this. God. Many skulls. God wants death. that's, that's my best translation of that at the moment. What's over here, I wonder? Burbs! They're burbs! I can't interact with the burbs. Oh, there's two people over here. But only one of them's interacting.
Hey.
Me. I don't think this means thank.
Ah.
Adventures of Tony! Hi! How are you? I feel like it's been an eon. 30 minutes until your last meeting of the day. I'm sorry that you have another meeting, but I'm glad that it's almost over. This game is amazing. Hey, it's the bumblebee pot. Bumblebee pot. Oh, it is key. It does mean key. I'm guessing. I don't know. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting a sub to Adventures of Tony. I thought that the key was going to be in the pot, but Bumblebee pot. The link. I did a thing. I got that yesterday. It wouldn't be so bad, except that I can't hold it up this way because then it's upside down. So I have to stand up to show it. It's fine though. The photo from Eric's stream, Shadows of Life, that one, that was literally as soon as I got back to the car after they finished tattooing it. So it was starting to swell up. It was under the plastic, like the clear bandage that they put over it. This has had a day to heal and doesn't have the bandage over it anymore. So yeah, it definitely looks better. Like what you saw on stream, like me looking at it, I could see the blood welling out of it. And yeah, so yeah, this was literally yesterday. What is sleep anyway? I don't have what I need to open that door yet, but I think that's where I need to go. I need to remember that, like, there are places I've not yet been. Yeah, I mean, it bleeds a little bit. New gen alpha things. Get sleep. Wait, you mean like watch alpha? Watch sleep. He's got the whole world in his hands. Ah. Huh? Love. Yeah, I didn't get. Well, I mean, this is just brand new. I have to be careful with it because it could still have problems. But my other one, was 10 years ago. That one. And they didn't have the second skin clear bandage thing. So in order to get a picture of it, I had to take off the bandage. Which I did, and then we put it back on because I wasn't supposed to take it off yet. But I needed a picture. Picture didn't happen, right? This one was a complete whim. Funnily enough, this one, complete whim. The one that's the League of Whimsy was not a whim. Oh dear. Oh, please. Puddleglum, it's the Tree of Life. And hang on. I bumped the the wind guard off of the mic, but so yeah, it's the Tree of Life, and it's a, so for me it's like I didn't know what I was gonna get. Like, we were in Seattle, it was my orientation week for grad school. We passed by, we were in Pike's Place Market, and we passed by Madame Lazonga's tattoo shop, and Philip knew that it was some famous tattoo shop. It had been there since like the early 1970s, and Madame Lazonga was like the first woman in the US, at least, to own her own tattoo shop. And so we were there. Philip suggested that we poke our head in, and suggested that I should get a tattoo. And I was like, but what would I get? And he's the one that was like, duh, get the Tree of Life. Like, it's literally my phone case. It's my like iPad cover at the time. My had a keychain of it. In fact, this was drawn from, or this, I showed him the keychain and he used that as inspiration. And so it was like, I had it on everything already. So having it on me made sense. The League of Whimsy tattoo, though, was not done on a whim. That one I had been planning for a while. So the not whim was a whim, while the whim was not whimmed. Yes. Oh, Neogets. Yeah. I've there's another one that I've thought of for a while, which is I'd like to get the Green Man, but I haven't. I have to decide on a style for it and how big I would want it. So, oh, we're about to have an automated ad break. So that's going to happen. Yeah, there's lots of styles for Green Man art, and I have to decide which one I want before I can. I'm going to go look at this tattoo that you put in the Discord. Oh, that's cool. Shadows, did you say? Oh, you took in a doodle that you did. Yeah. I didn't go to break, but there is an ad break happening right now. So knowing that this is probably something like love doesn't really help. I don't know why these don't work. You have an idea for another tattoo? I've got the Green Man one that I've wanted for a while. I just have to decide on the right art, or at least the right style, because I would prefer to go in and be like, I want a Green Man. I want it similar to this, and then let the artist do art. Like I'm fine setting the parameters for like the style of Green Man that I want, but I want an original art piece by the artist, which is what happened with the Tree of Life on my shoulder. The League of Whimsy one wasn't going to be an original art piece, and that's fine. But for the Green Man, I don't want to just have them copy something. I want something original. I'm also tempted to at some point just give an opportunity for someone to pick for me and tell me what to get and where. Okay, so half full on the left, full on the right, Bumblebee in the middle. What if the tattoo artist walked back out with a Green Man in tow to give me? Well, I don't know that we have a lot of space in my apartment for like a Green Man to come and like live here. That's not quite what I was going for. Half full on the left, full on the right, Bumblebee in the middle. I believe the ad break should be over. So hopefully people are back. Also, have people been getting pre-rolls when they're arriving? Because the whole reason for doing the ad breaks was to not have pre-rolls, but it's telling me that I need, like, I'm not sure it's working properly. And if people are getting pre-rolls, then I don't want to do that anymore. So the Green Man is a figure within Celtic mythology. Half full, full Bumblebee. Half full, full Bumblebee. That's not it. So if anybody is unfamiliar, I'm just gonna like read to you. The Green Man, also known as a foliate head, is a motif in architecture and art of a face made of or completely surrounded by foliage, which normally spreads out from the center of the face. Apart from a purely decorative function, the Green Man is primarily interpreted as a symbol of rebirth, representing the cycle of new growth that occurs every spring. Um, Apparently, it first appeared in England during the early 12th century, deriving from earlier French ones. It was especially popular in Gothic architecture of 13th and 15th century, although there is no actual evidence that it represents a pagan mythological figure. So, I don't know, I like it. And to me, that's all that matters, is that I like it. Anyway. One of these jars, pots, containers. You know, I could just look in all of them. May not be an actual pagan figure, but it is a deeply pagan vibe. Yes. I've kind of wanted it ever since. So at the Virginia Renaissance Fair, they had some people that portrayed the Green Man, and there was a feminine one as well that I believe was more like floral. And they were up on, like, they were stilt walkers in full costume. And when the Green Man, when he would go and like lean up against a tree, you didn't know he was there until he started moving. So if he was like leaned up against the tree, he just looked like ivy trailing down the tree. And then he'd start moving. And it was the greatest thing ever, and I've sort of just like wanted it ever since then. The Green Lady, yeah. I just need to find the right pot. It should be one that looks half full on the left, full on the right, with the bumblebee pot in the middle. I haven't seen one, a combination quite like that yet. Half full, full bumblebee pot. Hi, Caden. How are you? No? That was like the most promising prospect I had seen. Oh, it's the wrong shape for the full pot. Gosh, it's so particular. I dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair. A Spriggan who looked like a green man and is a dryad. A key! Here! You were correct, Elixie. And Bumblebee Pot is definitely key. I still don't.
Well, that's all right then.
Every day is a Wednesday if you try hard. All right. Well, I got a key. Is it a major key or a minor key? I think it's a major one. Oh yeah, this thingy. It's an anarchy. You gotta pee? You should have done that during the break. I want to go back and check the vendors. Yeah, this place. That could also be water. I don't think it is, though. I think that's more like medicine. Key! Kiki! Kiki? Kiki? I just caught up with you, Zen. Explain, please. Keyfish! I make pots. You want pots? Hey. Okay, definitely this has got to be this. Unless instrument. Music. Make. It's make. The pot. I was focused on the pot, not the act of making the pot. That took me way too long. I still don't know this up arrow thing. I feel like, but the bird escaping the cage is like freedom, and I don't know that there is a freedom symbol that I've encountered. Which is why I had thought lock. That's the no. Stop where you are. All right, I'm gonna go back and review. We've got the music. The music in me.
Huh?
Hello. I make instruments. You love, possibly like, I don't know, music? we did this. I was sad that I couldn't go all the way up here. We had an interesting thing at work today that you all might find interesting. There was a person with a collection seeking a home for said collection. And it was a collection of like 75 slash fan fiction of Spurk. And they were hoping that we would take the collection of 75 slash fiction of the Kirk slash Spock relationship stories, which I would dearly love to take. They do not make sense for our archive. They would not get the use they deserve. So I had to suggest that they are important to the history of Slash, and I do think that they are definitely worth archiving. I just don't think they belong in our collection. They are a much, much better fit for the University of Iowa. And so that was the answer I gave. Because the University of Iowa has science fiction collections and deals with things that like would count, like the whole fan fiction bit. Uh-oh. Oh my! Like they have a partnership with the organization that runs Archive of Our Own. So like they have, plus they also specifically have Star Trek collections because Riverside, Iowa is supposed to be is the canonical birthplace of James T. Kirk, and Riverside is like 20 minutes south of Iowa City where the university is. So they have a big Star Trek collection already. They have a huge program in like the history of the book and it's and just literature generally, and sort of fanzine type things. Like their collections are basically the perfect fit for those materials, where ours are not. People are not going to be coming to our collections looking for things like that, but they will go to the University of Iowa looking for things like that. So they're much more likely to actually get used there. So as much as I wanted to say, yes, give them, I did not. I mean, I gave them the name and email and phone number of the science fiction curator, who is also the person who would deal with like fan works as well. I can't remember exactly what his title relating to fan works was, but basically it was the same person for both of them. And so hopefully they will take it not as a rejection, but as a, this is the place that wants what you've got. Please contact them because they will want. Speaking of Star Trek character hometowns, did you know the hometown for Captain Janeway actually put up a Janeway statue in her honor? that is awesome. Riverside has a so Riverside is really small, but in the in the town playground, one of their pieces of playground equipment is a Starship Enterprise. And they have a sign in town that says future birthplace of James T. Kirk. I like when towns will do something like that, because why not? I mean, that's just good for tourism. Yeah, you're who I learned hello from. Oh no! Meeting time. Sadness. No! Bye, Adventures of Tony! Okay. The Sun God. Helps the men? I don't... I just... Rawr. Okay, I need to get the do not pass. I still have not quite figured I still just don't know. What those little, like, 3-part combination locks are all about. Yes, I'm going all the way back. Pretty sure Atumwa has stuff for Radar O'Reilly. That makes tons of sense. That they would do that, yeah. That would not surprise me in the least. I'm going back in business. Yeah. That was not a good rendition, and also not a direct... nobody's gonna quite get where my brain was with that one, but that's fine. Open, open, closed, open, closed, open. All right, that was some of our first words. Awesome, Pretty Witchery. Good luck on getting the birthday stuffs, and it was good to have you hanging out. Open door, closed door. Oh. I'm like, have I missed something? Just, let's go all the way back to the Zelda beginning. The Breath of the Wild beginning. Because I have no freaking idea at this point. Plus, it's just peaceful. see, this is the stone sarcophagus that we awoke from. And we awoke not knowing any of the language. So who the heck knows how we got in there, or it's been one hell of a day? Is that commentary on your actual day, or is that regarding the game? It lied. See, but there's a staircase there. I want to go there. It's been a hell of a year. In game, all of this has been over one day. So yeah, no, it's definitely been a day. No more, for certain. Because I forgot to go in and remove it again. Because it actually, because I accidentally got it to where it was paying attention to the stream, and then I forgot to go and tell it to not to pay attention. It's my fault. Nightbot is watching. Speaking of night and watching, there is a backer kit project for a forthcoming Welcome to Night Vale RPG, which, after Old Gods of Appalachia, I'm surprised it took them this long to for somebody to go, hey, Night Vale. And I'm kind of excited for it. I like Welcome to Night Vale, and I think it would be a really interesting RPG. All right. Yeah, I'll see if I can grab the link real quick. I'm slightly annoyed about how I found out about the Welcome to Night Vale RPG. It doesn't launch for another 21 days, so the backer kit isn't even open yet. But Shadows, it was not a tweet. It was the reason I'm slightly annoyed is that I learned about it from an ad on Instagram. And I don't like to acknowledge social media ads at all. But this one was actually something I was interested in. And I didn't click on the ad, but that doesn't matter. Jeez Louise, Geek Filter, wow. The art is just stupendous. I just retweeted the announcement for tonight's Streampunks stream that's coming up soon, and Geek Filter has done amazing art for Scholastic Celsius. An Instagram ad was how I found out Baby Bestiary's Owlbear project had a phase 2. Apparently this is not good. You barbell me. There's also it's not technically an ad because it wasn't an ad, but Per in Ink, the comic Per in Ink, I'm pretty sure they've got a plush, a limited time plush for Per in Ink, and I'm just like, want. Okay, but that doesn't help me with this. Okay, it's a triangle head. Triangle man, triangle man. Full set of owlbears? That's amazing. You're a triangle man. You can't pass the door? The warriors locked the door. Maybe it's can't. That's not it. I have no idea. At this point, I'm just throwing them all in there because why not? I don't know what this up symbol is. Arg. You have a game-related thought? Sure, if you wish to share. As long as it's not the answer that you went and looked up. If it is just a possibly? Rascal. Ring the Abbey bell 3 times. I got a achievement. A sequent can't is a verb. It might not be. What if it's an adverb? See, I had thought it would be this up thing that, but I don't know. It has confuzzed me. Modifying things. Let's go back and talk to a person that uses it. Like you. You blank pass door. The warriors locked the door. Interesting that this is like closed door, but it translates it as locked. What if everybody was an adverb? Wait, I got a key, didn't I? Where does the key go? I'm running around trying to translate, but there might be new areas that I can get to. Oh. Oh, it's the teleporter. Charisma's my top stat, but I have a good wisdom modifier. All right. Tower of Babel, button. TIE Fighter. Man. I have no idea what these dots are all about. We're here. It goes there. Oh. What's amazing is I put phone in as a joke, but it might actually be you talking to me. Yeah, it could be talking. Plants are dying. I don't want plants dead. But how do I have no symbols over here. Surprise! The third page of glyphs! Oh, I think there's gonna be 5 of them. But I don't understand. Alright, I teleported. I think that fast travel gets me past the sneaky part. Maybe? Ooh. Wait, this is new. It's not bedroom, it's cemetery, but okay. I reset that to Abby because bedroom, cemetery, tomato, tomato, because of the achievement it gave me for ringing the bell the 3rd time, named it an Abby. The chants get chantier. Sennaar gets Sennaarier. But it's also 8:45. Stream is getting shortier. I don't think that's right, but oh my god! I didn't think it was right, but because I read this as plant house. But it was garden, which is plant house. Sort of. Yeah. Abbey, church, cemetery, garden. A garden is a plant house. Why was that so easy and I still can't figure this fucker out? It's like, why is this so hard? I know it's not key, but ah 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 ah. Oh my gosh! Rogue ship won! We were raided by a fierce axolotl and Rogue ship won immediately. Immediately said no. Hi, fierce axolotl. Welcome, everybody. How was your stream? What were you up to? If anybody here is not already following fierce axolotl, you should be. I know we've raided over there a few times. Rogue ship is rude. I'm really enjoying this game. I have been so lost for so long in this game, but yet it is so beautiful and just amazing. So that's where crewman Gary's been hiding. Yes. Monster Mustachio. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. We are we are playing Chants of Sennaar, which we woke up from a stone bed and have been wandering around. We do not know any of the languages. So far, we've encountered 2 languages, and we are slowly learning language as we go. And I was supposed to play it for 2 streams, and this is stream 3, and it will not be the last because I'm enjoying it too much. It is such a good you're seeking God? Yeah, it's definitely it calls. It was a one shot. Yeah, but you know, it's my stream. I can decide what I want. Oh. I mean, if you're in a cemetery and there's a statue and you can move it, clearly you're supposed to, right? All right, so this devotee. Don't blink. Oh, Detective Zen, I hope that your shopping excursion goes well. Please stay safe and healthy. I, I'm just turning them because they turn. Okay, we've got an eye and a sun. So God watches us. Oh. Oh. I thought maybe I would have it, but that's like help. I'm uncertain. And so I'm just trying a couple of things that I was really having no idea on. Key. I really feel like that would go there. All right. I don't know about these, but I feel like we're close. Oh, Aldhaven just went live. Sword. A key. A lute or a guitar. And a pot. Sword. Key. Hmm. I feel like this is going to have something to do with the orientation of these, but I'm not sure what. I want to pet the cat. Well, I don't have a solution on this one yet, but it's intriguing. Yeah, I had only ever come this direction. Oh my gosh, another raid? Hello, Leon Doodles. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you tonight? What were you all up to? Church, garden, cemetery. Working on a commission. Mike thinks twice. Hello. Welcome in. We are approaching the very end of the stream at the moment because we're going to be raiding over to Althaven in just a moment for the next episode of The Last Excelsior from the Streampunks. But welcome. It is great to have you all joining. For anybody who is new here, I'm Rogan, and this is me playing Chants of Sennaar, which is an amazing game.
Hey.
I get to try and learn languages to solve puzzles, and I'm enjoying it way more than I probably should be. I raid Althaven every Monday night, so. No, it doesn't fit. The key doesn't work. Okay, fine. All right, I do need to make sure we get over there. So, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. Thank you to Fierce Axolotl and Leon Doodles for the raids. Thank you to my mods. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting a sub to Adventures of Tony. I thank you, I am Puddleglum, for your resubscription, which I think I missed way back when, but thank you. And thank you to the new followers, Mike Thinks Twice, Monster Mustachio, and Explant Zaddy. That was on Friday, but thanks anyway. And of course, thank you to What's Not Worth It for being a subscriber over on Coffee. And yeah, thank you all for joining me tonight. This is the only stream I have this week, since I am teaching on Wednesday, so there will not be an archives stream on Wednesday. I'm not ready to stop with Chants of Sennaar, so next Monday, same bat time, same bat channel. I'm gonna do more of it because I am really, really, really enjoying this game. But we are going to raid on over to Althaven for the next episode of The Last Excelsior from the Streampunks. They have character art. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope that I will get to see you all again very soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.